You think the universe is silent? Think again. From planet-killing asteroids to stars on the verge of explosion above our heads, the cosmos never sleeps. At Astronomy Universe, we don't just talk about stars. We uncover the secrets hidden between light and shadow. This isn't just science. It's your survival map to the stars. Do you believe that a single floating rock in space could end all of human civilization? Even more terrifying, one of the most powerful men on Earth, Elon Musk, once fell silent, then coldly tweeted a single chilling line after learning about this asteroid. His message was short, almost sarcastic. Earth wouldn't end if it were hit by something like this. Sounds like a joke? It's not. The asteroid Musk referred to is named Erosa, massive space rock currently drifting near Earth, less than 30 million kilometers away. Eros is no ordinary pebble. It measures over 34 kilometers in diameter, 6 times the width of the city of Hanoi, and far larger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. To put it in perspective, if Eros were to crash into Earth, the result wouldn't be a mere explosion. It would be doomsday, a mass extinction event, something no technology, neither SpaceX rockets nor modern planetary defense systems could stop in time. Can you imagine? One impact in everything we know. Oceans, forests, cities, social media, careers, and everything you love could vanish in mere minutes. Eros isn't hurtling toward us at this moment, but its existence is a warning from the cosmos. A reminder that we are living on a tiny rock, surrounded by millions of lurking cosmic nightmares. And the irony is, we're too busy to care. Chelyabinsk, when a meteor came knocking on Earth's door. If you think meteors are just textbook theories, then you've never heard the name Chelyabinsk. In 2013, on a cold winter morning in central Russia, millions of people were starting their day as usual, completely unaware that within minutes, a cosmic nightmare would explode right above their heads. A meteor, just 20 meters wide, the length of a city, entered Earth's atmosphere at a speed of over 64.0 kilometers per hour. It didn't fall like a stone. It exploded in mid-air, erupting into a fiery ball of light with the force of 500 kilotons of TNT, 30 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The sky ignited in flames. The shockwave shattered the windows of thousands of buildings. People thought it was a nuclear war. The aftermath? Over 200 people were injured, mostly by flying glass. A large fragment pierced through the frozen surface of Lake Shabarkal, leaving a 6-meter deep holy cosmic bite mark carved into the earth. Smaller fragments scattered across dozens of nearby towns. And this was caused by a tiny meteor less than 1/50 the size of Eros. Just imagine, if a 20-meter rock could injure over 1,000 people and instill global fear, what would Eros do? No one knows for sure, but Chelyabinsk taught us one undeniable truth. A meteor doesn't have to hit the ground to be dangerous. Just passing by, it can flatten a city. And if you believe humanity can predict or prepare in advance, think again. No one saw the Chelyabinsk meteor coming. It struck in silence. No warning, no signal, no chance to defend. Just one night. And the universe might come knocking in ways we never expect. Mysterious signals. Laser SETI. Is someone trying to send a message? Asteroids can destroy, but something even stranger is heading toward Earth. Not a rock, not cosmic dust, but light. A mysterious beam of light. In 2022, an observatory in North America suddenly detected a thin, sharp laser beam coming from the direction of the Lyra constellation, and it vanished in just a few millionths of a second. It wasn't radio noise. It wasn't a misdirected signal. It was an incredibly precise, undispersed form of light, as if someone was deliberately aiming a cosmic flashlight across hundreds of light years, directly at our small planet. Scientists called it a laser anomaly, and that's what gave birth to the Laser SETI program. SETI, or Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, has long been the leading organization in the hunt for alien signals. But Laser SETI goes even further, deploying hundreds of laser sensors around the globe, constantly scanning the skies 24/7 to detect any unusual light, possible signs of intelligent life beyond Earth. Why lasers? Because if you were an advanced civilization living in a distant galaxy thousands of light years away, laser light would be the clearest way to wave hello across space and time. And if you're smart enough to build it, you're wise enough to hide sending ultra-thin, nearly undetectable signals, like a whisper in the dark. So the question is, was this the first message they sent us? Or have we only just begun to listen? Just like how humans once launched the Voyager Golden Record into space in 1,977 carrying music, greetings in 55 languages, and images of Earth, yet for nearly 50 years, we've heard nothing back. Until now? And what if the first to send a signal wasn't us? Phoenix A, the sleeping monster at the center of the cosmos, Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what hides in the deepest darkness? It's not a meteor. It's not a laser beam. It's the absolute silence of the cosmos, where light cannot escape and time itself may stop. We call it a black hole, but not all black holes are the same. One of the most earth-shattering discoveries in modern astronomy is the existence of a true cosmic monster, Phoenix A, the largest black hole ever discovered by humanity. It lies at the center of a galaxy cluster of the same name, about 5.7 billion light-years away from Earth. Phoenix A has a mass tens of billions of times greater than our Sun, and its diameter is so vast it could engulf our entire solar system. You heard that right. Earth, the Moon, the planets, everything we know would be nothing but a grain of sand next to Phoenix A. But here's the terrifying part. Phoenix A doesn't just consume matter. It creates. This black hole exerts such a colossal influence that it blasts out jets of energy, compressing massive gas clouds and accelerating star formation at a rate 500 times faster than the Milky Way. In other words, Phoenix A isn't just death, it's life. A gateway between the end and the beginning. Even stranger, some of the signals emanating from Phoenix A aren't entirely random. Scientists have detected regular oscillations like a cosmic heartbeat, a structured pattern, leading some to believe that this black hole may not just be a gateway, but something living, something ancient. And what do you believe? Is it merely a physical phenomenon? Or could it be a slumbering entity, waiting? Because if Phoenix A ever awakens, the entire universe will hear its voice. Death in space. When no one can hear you scream. Imagine this. You're drifting through the pitch-black void of space. No sound, no gravity, no one around, and worst of all, no way back. The first thing you'd feel isn't pain, it's absolute silence. Space doesn't carry sound, so even if you scream, no one will ever hear you. Contrary to what sci-fi movies often show, your body won't explode. Your blood won't boil. You won't shatter into pieces. But the truth is somehow colder and far more terrifying. First, the pressure inside your body becomes unbalanced with the vacuum outside. Nitrogen dissolved in your blood begins to expand, causing your limbs to swell grotesquely, as though boiling from within, but without pain. And you're still conscious. For the first 10 to 15 seconds, your brain still has enough oxygen to realize you're dying. If you try to hold your breath, hoping to survive longer, it's a fatal mistake. The air in your lungs will expand violently, tearing your lung tissues apart, causing you to bleed and lose consciousness almost instantly. The stand-only option? Exhale. Let go. Accept what's coming. Around 30 seconds in, you'll pass out from lack of oxygen. Your heart slows. Your body begins to freeze, not like water turning to ice, but a dry, brittle freeze. No moisture, no pressure, just a silent corpse drifting among the stars. If no one finds you within 3 minutes, every cell in your brain will die. There's no coming back. Death in space isn't loud. It's not violent. It happens like a blink, as if the universe gently whispers, "It wasn't personal. You simply didn't belong here." If you kept flying forever, where would you end up? What if you were placed aboard a spaceship and could only choose one direction? No turning back, no return, no stopping. Where would you go? And how far is the edge of the universe? Let's begin this journey. From Earth. After just one day of continuous flight, you've left Earth's orbit, broken free of the moon's pull. Your beautiful blue home is now just a faint glowing dot, spinning quietly in the void behind you. You accelerate. Mars rushes past like a lonely, rust-colored stone. Then Jupiter, the storm-racked gas giant, greets you around 1.5 years into your journey. Another year and a half, you arrive at Saturn, ringed in silent, frozen beauty. That makes 3 years of flight. Still, you do not stop. 9 years later, you pass Uranus, where the sun is now just a dim sliver of light. By year 12, you've traveled more than 6 billion kilometers. And the sun? Just a pinprick in the darkness behind you. From here, if you push toward the true frontier, the outer edge of the solar system, known as the heliopause, it will take you another 15 years to get there. Total, 35 years. And you've officially exited the solar system, crossing into interstellar space, where even light from Earth takes decades to catch up. But don't celebrate yet, because your next stopor, closest star, Proxima Centaurus, still over 0 light years away. And in all that time, no rest stops, no space stations, not a flicker of life, just you, drifting alone. At the speed of Voyager, one of the fastest spacecraft ever launched by humanity, it would take 70 years to reach Alpha Centauri, the nearest star. Yes, the universe is vast, but that's not what makes it frightening. The most terrifying part is this: it's completely silent. And you are just a blind speck, flying forever, in a dream no one will ever wake from. The shadows in Miami, a hidden truth? Among the billions of stars out there, could there be beings already watching us? And maybe they've already arrived. On a quiet January night in 2023 in Miami, Florida, hundreds of residents witnessed something extraordinary. Giant shadowy figures over 3 meters tall, moving silently through the heart of the city, weaving between rows of police vehicles. A short video surfaced online shortly after. Within hours, it racked up millions of views. In the footage, tall, slender, inhuman shapes can be seen gliding under the dim streetlights, moving in a way no human ever could. Police quickly sealed off the area. More than 30 patrol cars were dispatched. But just a few hours later, authorities issued a simple statement. It was just shadows of pedestrians. What people saw was a group of teenagers playing with fireworks. But eyewitnesses told a different story. They insist there was more than one shadow, and none of them made a single sound. Many described the figures as phasing through light, as if their bodies didn't fully belong to this reality. Some even claimed the police headlights warped when aimed at the entities, like the air around them was rippling, a phenomenon often associated with cloaking technology or gravitational distortion. Although the authorities were quick to close the case, the original video continues to spread. Countless re-uploads remain online, immune to takedown attempts. UFO researchers have spoken up. If this is real, it could be humanity's first encounter, not with invaders, but with observers, testing how we react. So, what do you believe? Was it really just the shadow of a person, or the shadow of a truth? Too big for the world to admit? The 3 stars of Orion, a divine GPS? If an alien civilization wanted to leave behind a message, where would they carve it? The answer might already be glowing in the sky above you. Look up. You'll see 3 perfectly aligned stars, radiant and unwavering, suspended at the center of the Orion constellation. Their names: Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka. In the east, they're known as the 3 incense sticks because they resemble sacred offerings burning in the sky. But what stuns astronomers isn't just their beauty, it's their impossible precision. Each star is over 40 times the diameter of our sun. They blaze with brilliant blue light, shining up to 0 times brighter than the sun. And most mysteriously, they lie in a nearly perfect straight line, confined to a narrow band of the night sky, as if drawn with a cosmic ruler by a hand beyond time. You think that's a coincidence? The Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt, those ancient marvels built with precision beyond belief, were constructed to mirror these 3 stars. Many scholars now believe the ancient Egyptians didn't just watch the stars, they were receiving messages from them. Some theories even suggest that these 3 stars form part of an interstellar navigation grid, a sort of galactic GPS to guide spacecraft across the stars. And if that's true, where exactly does Earth sit on that map? Could it be that advanced beings once visited this planet, left behind pyramids, stone carvings, warnings, and then vanished? Or perhaps they never left. Perhaps they're still watching, still waiting, hidden in the light of the very stars we gaze upon every night. The supernova, a dead star we're still looking at. There is a star shining in our night sky that when you gaze upon it, you might be looking at something that no longer exists. Its name is Betelgeuse, also known as Alpha Orionis, one of the brightest and most iconic stars in the heavens, recognized since ancient time. Betelgeuse lies over 500 light-years away from Earth, which means the light you see from it tonight actually left the star in the 15th century. But Betelgeuse is dying. Back in 2009, the Hubble Space Telescope captured something unprecedented. The star's outer layers were violently erupting, spewing out massive clouds of gas, as if its skin was breaking apart. Since then, its brightness has dimmed and flared again in strange pulses, like the ragged breathing of a giant at the end of its life. Astronomers now believe Betelgeuse could explode at any moment in a cataclysmic supernova, unleashing millions of times the energy of the sun. And the most astonishing part? We'll see it with the naked eye. Even during the day, a second sun would appear in the sky, bathing Earth in blazing white light. For weeks. Luckily, Earth isn't in its blast zone. But if Betelgeuse already exploded 500 years ago, that light could be reaching us right now. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe while you're watching this video. Have you ever noticed? The sky is always brilliant. But sometimes, that brilliance hides death behind the glow. The universe doesn't shout. It whispers. In light, in meteors, and in silence. And perhaps, that silence is the loudest warning of all. Thank you for watching until the very end. If you also believe the universe holds countless untold mysteries, leave a comment and share the scientific knowledge you know, because who knows? What you know today might just change how the world sees everything. And don't forget to subscribe to Astronomy Universe, so you never miss the truths hidden among the stars. The universe isn't silent. It's waiting for you to listen.